Word from Kashyyyk is the rebellion has abandoned it. Once a stronghold, rumors have circulated that the homeworld of the Wookiees is no longer of value to the Alliance. This I find hard to believe. Very few battles have been fought in recent years and hasn't seen at least a handful of Wookiees at the front. Now, suddenly, an uptick in intelligence about a world swings in a new direction. If anything, this has made me even more interested on what's going on the surface of that forest world. I think it's time we found out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here, and welcome back to Empire War: Forces of Corruption, playing the fantastic mod, Awakening of the Rebellion, looking over at the galaxy. From this angle, we can see all the planets we actually don't control. The Black Sun, the Rebellion, all their pockets of resistance. But we're gonna bring peace, prosperity, and taxes to all of those areas of the galaxy. And we were working towards, if we look up in the north, let me turn on all the things. And let's unpause so we can catch up. Bring the game volume up a little bit too. Always takes a minute to do a little calculation there. Let's pause. We have Veers leading his ground forces currently over Boy's Pity, which doesn't actually have any production going on.
Beginning construction.
Let's get that going. You know what?
Building canceled.
What if Boz was a production hub?
Beginning construction.
Just in case we go to war with the Hutts, we're like along their border, and we do infantry and ground vehicles. And I'll grab the prison to increase the labor camp, you know, the speed at which we build infantry. There was some talk about me going after the Maw this episode, but I set a course for taking on, I took this too, and I do have the fleet right there. We could get the Maw. Now I'm changing my mind. I was like, no, we're gonna go for Kashyyyk. We're gonna go for Kashyyyk. You know, I'm gonna let it go because I love this idea that Kessel's gonna have this massive victory fleet and then we use the victories to go take the Maw. Yes, indeed. But before we do that, I know we have a fleet moving around in the south near Vader's position. I think this is it. I can't get my mouse over it. Yeah, I can't get my mouse over it because it's underneath the text for this planet, but I think this is one of our orbital fleets. Yeah, is actually moving in to take on Solace. So we are gonna have a fight there once I unpause. I'm gonna move our ground forces over to, I kinda wanna take this. Gangsters are 20% cheaper to recruit on this planet, 10% galaxy-wide. Yeah, I kinda wanna take that and take away the gangstas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather our party. I actually don't mind if they take this back from us. Let's send a spy.
Cleared for departure.
And let's move our ground forces back here. The reason I don't mind if they take this from us, I should have left one unit there. There it is, there's the Solace battle, is because that means that they'll be separated with no structures or defenses, and then we can come back and we can have an open field fight, which are actually fairly rare. And I haven't had one in a long time. Where all things are equal and nobody has a bunch of buildings. Hi, oh, because we reloaded, we don't have yeah, so if you ever save with a fleet on the move, you lose your Pathfinder spot. And that means, not that I'm super worried about it, man, we were dug in. Look at how many occupiers I've got on this planet. We could repair so much or jam so many missiles. Here we go, begin the battle. What are you gonna give me? It's gonna randomly select ships from the list. Looks like Corellian, it looks like Battlecruiser. No, that's normal ISD, isn't it? That's a Tector. Okay, that's why it looks just a little weird. That's not a bad mix. A little bit of artillery, a little bit of carrier capability. Let's control A, move the fleet. Let's keep the fleet together though. And the Ton Fox with their fighter groups. Did we send another fleet to Jakku? I don't remember. I do have my command staff in chat. I am streaming this over on Twitch as we play. We do this in the morning on Sundays, East Coast time at 9 a.m. if you guys want to join us. Same day that this comes out is the same day you guys see it, is the same day that I recorded it. They ran away. They're not ready for a fight, fair enough. That's okay with me. I'm not all that interested in chasing them. I just needed to remove them. That does Hey, there's the fleet. Yep, you guys were right. I did send a fleet to Jakku. I did remember that they took it. Do I have an interdictor? I do have 2 interdictors in this fleet, which is weird. I don't need 2 in this fleet. But I doubt they're gonna give me an interdictor. I wish they would, because I would love to annihilate at least one of these Black Sun fleets. Come on, immobilizer. Come on, immobilizer. 2 victories, huh? And they're not even the same kind of victory. Oh, you did give me an immobilizer.
Your command, sir.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, I did get the battle cruiser, so that's not bad. Victory 1, victory 2? Yeah, nope, yep, victory 2. And an Aquintans and a Gladiator. Let's get a fleet formation going that might work here. This is possible?
At once, sir.
Let's go ahead and move the scout. How far can you ping? Why can you only ping into your sight ridge?
Setting course. TIE Scout en route.
I think it's the battle cruiser. Acts as like a command ship.
Missile destroyer here.
And then once the scout gets far enough away,
At your command.
I want to select everybody but it and have you guys move up. And then we'll just try to get into a formation before those 2 Mandalorian monsters get within range.
Yes, sir.
I have not, and please no spoilers in chat, I have not seen the new Andor. I'm very excited for it. I'm gonna wait until the whole thing is out before I binge it.
TIE squadron here. Course set.
Let's move. I did really enjoy Skeleton Crew. It was a very fun
Orders.
show.
Battle cruiser ready.
Star Destroyer standing by. Moving to coordinates.
You need to be behind everything. Let's get this fleet right.
Cruiser reporting.
After your victories flanking aren't bad, you
Awaiting your command.
hold position. I already made you group 1.
Yes, Commander.
Our interdiction immobilizer. Yeah, it's what made me think about it. Was like the
Ready for
current
orders,
TV
sir.
shows. I know that they're doing a Mandalorian show, and then seeing these Mandalorian
We've
ships.
located the enemy.
I'd love to see. Hey, get wrecked by the pirates. Neutral pirates are coming in from their port side. Did they? I think they killed at least 1 weapon already. Maybe. The turbo dual heavy ion cannons. I think I'm gonna lose a ship.
Ready to commence.
That's what I think's about to happen, because their firepower is just better.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
I think. Yeah, runaway scout.
Comlink active.
Runaway scout. Just come over here.
Received. TIE Scout
Anything
reporting.
capturable? And then they've got me on range too. Incoming! Whoop, whoop. Oh man, last time I fought one of these. Ooh. Okay, hold position. You're the perfect
Yes,
angle.
sir.
Stop there. Stop there.
Yes, Commander.
Need you to move a little bit more.
TIEs
I'm gonna need you
reporting.
ties.
Cruiser reporting.
Light cruiser, take a position in the rear.
Reporting in.
Carrier, fall back. I would normally use you for support, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And we're ion cannoned. That's not good.
Yes, command.
All right, we're committing to the fight.
Your orders. Gunship reporting.
We want to take out that heavy
Direct
weapon.
fire at their laser cannon.
The shields are almost down on this already? I think it's killing its own shields.
Targeting.
No, change my mind. You guys hold position. Because you'll just die. That's way too much flak in there. Yeah, you cycle around here.
All combat personnel
I am gonna
standing
need your
by.
fire. Now, normally I would recommend doing what this thing is already doing, which would be kill the,
At your command.
would be kill the carriers first, because these are endurance carriers, aren't they? No, they're battle carriers. But I need that weapon system taken out.
Batteries on launch bay is gone.
It shouldn't take long. That ISD is so dead. Overload what you've got. Fire what you've got into that. All right.
Imperial
Hold.
missile destroyer here.
You guys are clear now. You can move in.
Weapons ready.
Hold. Unload.
We've lost the iron cannons.
Okay, that weapon system is dead.
Awaiting
I need you guys to
orders.
switch weapons. Everything you've got into the carriers. Let's make sure that they're dead. If the carriers are dead, we don't have to deal with all of their fighters throughout the rest of the campaign. And then my fighters can break off. Let's do that right now. You guys break off and go after their fighters. Oh, you are so dead. Yeah, that ISD is so done. We were talking about, right before the stream started, and the recording started, we were talking about how, choose your reinforcements, not ready yet. We can move you guys in.
Reporting target eliminated.
All right, bombers. Ugh, let's go after his engines, because that's his strength.
Ready for battle.
Go after the cloak shapes. Those are your key. Oh, they just brought in another. No! Oh, okay, we desperately need you taking out the smaller vessels. His engines need to die. His engines need to die. Fire, fire, fire. Because he'll just run away. All right, now we switch. Now we switch. Take out the point defense. That ISD is down. Bringing in a second ISD. I can do that too. You hold position. We are going to win this fight. It's just going to be very costly. The victories are now tanking, which isn't the best thing in the world.
Our primary engine system is down.
Overload the guns. All right, that point defense ship, that anti-fighter screening ship is down. Let's overload the guns. Get him, Gladiator. So we were just talking about how I've got very little build cap left. I don't think that's gonna be a problem anymore. Let's get those torpedoes in here. Overload the guns. Cannon, this would be Shed's first proper Imperial or Republic command. That would be the ship that he would be in command of. It would be an acquaintance. I love that. Okay, we've got shields almost down on this. You're gonna keep hitting us with those dual ions, which is awful. Its shields are down. I am gonna make that, there are two ships here. Crap, there are two ships, they're stacked on top of each other. Focus your fire, focus your fire. Give him another blast. I do want you firing at that though. Are we on, we do not have reinforcements. We do have another wave of bombers. Bombers, don't bring in the interdictor. Hey, that ISD is still operational. Go, go. Carrier, you can get a little bit closer. Let's use your engines and see if we can get them to turn around. Let's go. Man, those Mandalorian monsters are just... It's not, they look cool too, all right? It's not even as bad as they're just effective. They also look cool.
We are taking damage, sir.
I think I like the Corellian ships better.
Weapons ready.
Just because these look so... If Mandalorian armor was a spaceship. Oh, we're gonna lose the battle cruiser. They hit me with another main cannon. Ugh, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. It would be this ship, right?
Evacuate.
But if you were stringing together
We can handle it.
engines and like, almost, oh, we're gonna lose that Gladiator. All right, we can bring in another warship. Dropping out of hyperspace.
Roger that.
This is, I would not have brought in capital ship fleet had I realized a starfighter fleet would have been far better. That's all right though.
Yes, sir.
Oh no! Man. Rotate, rotate, rotate. I'm gonna bring in a ion victory so we can knock out some of its shields, some of its weapon power, like its actual damage power. Just turn around, turn around. Is your ions running? You are a victory too, right? Yeah.
Copy.
Almost down, there she goes. And we're behind them. Let's take out the heavy ion turbos. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. We're not playing this game. You started this. You came into my house. You're not allowed to leave.
Reporting. We've got them on scope.
Everything fights.
I'll be promoted for this.
Like the Corellian battlecruiser screams no frills combat ship. Almost BattleTech in its design style, right? And then the Mandalorian ship is like, this is our culture. They're not actually made of Beskar. They can't be. Maybe reinforced with bits. There she goes. All right, the day is won. Anything else can retreat if it wants to.
Copy.
Oh, I can't turn it off? Yeah, there it goes. I'm not worried about it as it burns in the upper atmosphere.
I'm on them.
Is it possible to play as the Mandalorians in Empire War? I believe there's a mod dedicated to it, and then I'm fairly certain there's some sub-mods. I think there's even a sub-mod for this. You can play as the Black Sun in this, and they have access to the Mandalorian ships, just like you saw there. So you sort of can just by playing the Black Sun. I don't think, though it would be cool, I don't think the Black Sun have a leader. This doesn't show their, oh, there's their aggressors. Okay, yeah. And there's their cowboy. Oof, man. Hey, my build cap's back a little bit. Let's see. 1521 out of 1587. Actually, not as much as I was thinking. We need to get ground forces on there before they cause problems. We need to take that back. And then we need to go on a crusade of our own. Bum, 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 bum. So, I mean, I would try Awaken the Rebellion, and look, they don't have a leader that's Mandalorian, though, which would be neat if they did. Like, imagine if like somebody was claimed Mandalore, and they just put like a Mandalore icon on there, and the Mandalorians get to go on a crusade. That would be pretty fun. That'd be a different kind of Black Sun playthrough. Okay, we have multiple front lines that we can press on. I really want to take out Solace because it's got their research. We would stop out Rebel shenanigans if we could manage to pull that off. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Carrier fleet is on the move in the south. I'm gonna put a space station over Solace. In the north, I think I'm gonna open up the route to Kessel so that we can have access to our fleet of missile deployers. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to put a fleet lead in position for this, but I'm gonna try. Nope, didn't have enough time. All right, let's begin the battle in the south. Should be able to knock this one out. Corey's Old Republic mod lets you play as the Mandalorians. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, but you're, No, that makes sense.
Your order, sir. Confirmed.
My favorite Mandalorian character, which is weird to think that it's not gonna be original trilogy anymore. My favorite Mandalorian character, hands down, is that blacksmith from The Mandalorian.
Cruiser standing by.
She is like everything I like about the Mandalorian culture vibe in one character. She's so good. Like every scene she's in, she steals the show. I'd watch her show. I don't know if they could do one with just her, but
Choose your reinforcements.
Ready,
so
sir.
freaking awesome.
Right away.
We've got 2 Rebel space stations, defense stations. We've got something. I'm not really sure what this is. It's not moving, so it must be a space station.
Roger that.
All right, let's swing farther north. We're gonna fast forward. I'm gonna bring this little group over here, and then we're gonna bring in a Alpha Strike level of TIE fighters.
Let's go.
Okay, what's your point, Manon? She is the embodiment of the Mandalorian culture.
Form up. We'll be there soon.
I don't see a problem with that.
Moving to that area. Moving out. Heading out.
And she's even like, I remember, she's like, did you bathe in the waters of Mandalore? And she's like, yeah. Well, then you're one of us until you decide not to be. That's it. Oh, okay, that's cool. Literally, this is the one rule. If you keep this up, you can totally hang out. What do we want to bring in? Well, I'm thinking if we're doing a carrier group, let's have it be led by, let's bring in a couple of TIE defenders. Let's bring in, we do need to kind of hurry here.
I copy. Fall out.
We don't want to move all carriers in, actually. Let's hold you back. Hold you back. You can't win against a space station just dead on like that. Let's not do that. All fighters go. All fighters go.
Cruiser here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Brutes, let's go.
Cruiser online.
Interceptors, let's go. And burn interceptors. I want this on sensors. They are moving into position. I might want a little something, something. Nah, screw it. We'll go full victories. Let's bring another TIE Defender in.
Reinforcements en route.
See, the problem is they're endurance carriers, so they don't have these large groups that they launch all at once. Which means oh, they set up. Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. Fall back, fall back. Gladiators and Victories get ready to move in. Let's see if we can bait them away. Did I use your ability already? No, I didn't. Perfect timing. Let's go. Let's go. I need all of your flak.
Your order, sir. Standing by.
Come here.
Proceeding.
Oh, those turns suck. That's okay. That's much better. Come here. You Lancer? Yes, drop. Lead them in. Now we fight. They have an ion cannon?
Cruiser standing
Well, that's
by.
not great.
Interceptor squad reporting.
Ooh. This is why Lancers don't survive very long.
Star Destroyer.
Oh, no, they can see us.
What is our next
All right, Victory.
They don't stand a chance.
Actually, I was going to have you shoot at the... Oh, there's the whole fleet. Yeah, this is going to be rough. Do not fight. Do not follow. Do not... If they're falling back, that's great for us. Do not follow. Oh, they've got the fancy H-wings. The fancy bombers.
Yes, Commander.
All right, let's start pounding into this.
Is the laser cannon.
All combat personnel standing
Overload
by.
what you've got. The stupid shield is stupid and I don't like it. Not one of those Y-wings better break through or I will be so disappointed in all of you. Yeah, I can't actually. Let's keep firing at this.
The missile bays.
Destroy it. I want all turbo lasers firing at this guy's shield because it's on overload like that. It should go down pretty fast.
Choose your reinforcements.
What do you get? No, that's not enough. I will actually take a little bit of turbo laser fire. Bring you in. Ties are still paper, as they should be. We do have brutes. They're slightly better armed, and they've got a little bit more armor. They brought a Quasar in, everybody shoot it!
Ready.
Kill it before it launches! Good job, team. All right, carry on, and you TIE Interceptors can go after those X-Wings. The fact that they got through makes me sad. Fall back.
Keep going. Warm up. Awaiting orders.
Come here.
This
Come
way.
here, come here, come here.
Copy.
I can give you a little bit of healing as you fly in and out of combat range. Listen, don't chase the fighters.
Defender squadron reporting.
Unless you're a Defender Squadron or a V-Wing, you can kill those. How we doing over there?
I'll take care of this.
Got it. We got any more? We could bring in a Dreadnought. Yeah, let's bring in a Dreadnought.
Navigating.
Awaiting your order.
Almost got the overload. This is such a weird fight.
Firepower.
Targeting.
Remember, they've got an ion cannon on the surface, and they've got an ion cannon on the ground.
Reporting.
So this is kind of what we're dealing with. No, you're still best bet. Just keep hammering it.
Quitten's cruiser ready.
Cruiser here.
Ion cannon
All
firing.
combat personnel
So
standing
all
by.
of my heavy ships are probably just ions to crap.
Yes, Commander.
There we go, there we go. There's an MC-60 that's been torpedoing us. Can we make him regret those life choices? V-Wings and ties, did you guys win that? I saw an explosion. I'm gonna assume that was the last member of that enemy rebel squadron.
Imperial
You're
missile
falling
destroyer
back. You guys are looking okay. All right, feels good. Turn the volume down a little bit. It's getting spicy. That is a picket ship, but I think my boys can take it. Ooh.
Ready for orders.
Hey, Interceptor, go after those
For
Y-Wings.
the Empire. Commencing attack run.
Get him, ties. Our Ven is so beat up. Headcanon, Shed keeps that Venator alive because it reminds him of Shaq before the Purge. Aww. That's kind of dark and sad. All right, we've almost broken through the last Y-Wing, needs to die, and then everybody go. I do want to take out the ion weapons. Stop shooting me with ion cannons, you jerks.
Choose your reinforcements.
I don't have any reinforcements. We haven't lost anybody. There's the ion shots. Looks like they whiffed. They were going after the carrier. Let's go. we've got our first version of the quick start rules for orbital combat, or how orbitals in the strategic level for meta campaign are gonna work. So, and it's literally there just so we can have something to talk about, right? It's not finished. By no means is it the end of how like spaceships are gonna work in this game, in our tabletop cooperative war game. But it's on the way. It is a step forward. Hey, Dreadnought. I haven't used one of you guys in combat in a fleet fight, I feel like in ages. The venerable Dreadnought. That didn't sound good. That sounded like... Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs. Why can't I click you? There you are. Engine's on. Go, go, go. Carriers, you can kill these guys. Come on, Squadron. I know you're really fast. I think you just overshot him. Now go after the other one. He's hurting. Torpedoes are away. Quickly, you've got to save that ship. I think they got him. Wait, what's shooting at us? Oh no, there's still a ship shooting at us.
What is our next move?
They still haven't retreated yet.
Roger that.
All right, go after the defense stations. Our poor Venators beat to hell. We have another enemy defense fleet, or defense structure. Multiple of our carriers are just on fire.
Engines activated.
You know, if we eliminate these squadrons, we might be looking pretty good. Torpedoes away from the man, TIE defenders are good. Guys, run back here. I don't want you to get sniped. I'm gonna make you guys group 2. You're gonna be my very poorly wounded. There you go, there you go. X-Wings are down.
Navigating.
Yeah, I think the planet looks great. Skybox in here looks good too.
Reporting.
Okay, fleets.
What are your orders?
I mean, we could just keep pushing back and kill the space stations, which is what I would much rather do. Let's see if we can find it. But we're gonna be eating rounds from that space station.
Ion cannon firing.
Disable those ion cannons.
May the 4th is quickly approaching, and I did see the XCOM Star Wars game announcement.
Cruiser here. Fire.
Targeting at maximum.
I watched the
firepower.
trailer the other day, and man, it looks like XCOM modded so much. I'm excited for it, I really am. But we've done 2 campaigns of XCOM fully modded into, you know, all Star Wars units and, you know, even Jedi and droids and all the weapons and stuff like that. And it's a very fun play. And if those mods still work, I don't know if they do, it's been a while. I do recommend it. It works so surprisingly well. No, we're gonna siege it. We need to kill the space station, or it is going to take out a few of our ships. Let's break the shield generator. Interceptors go first because you'll dodge best.
Ready for command, sir.
Defenders ready.
TIE squadron.
You guys aren't. You guys are literally moving in solo. Wow.
Ready for orders.
Reporting in.
All right, give me your category. Come here.
Ion cannon firing.
They do have twin shield generators, which is not great for us.
Ready.
All right, they're coming in.
Orders, sir. They are no match for us.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Your orders, sir.
fire!
Holding fire for maximum effect.
How we doing on that shield generator? Yeah, bombers just got here. All right, first shield generator is down. Should be 2. Everyone target the secondary shield generator. You.
Imperial missile destroyer here.
Give me those rockets.
I've got a lock.
Retarget. I wish they'd make it a Galaxies type game set during TCW or Galactic Civil War. Yeah, I would love Galactic Civil War. If they ever do a sequel to Star Wars Galaxies, it needs to be Galactic Civil War. Just because, like, the sandbox nature of it.
Standing by.
For sure. Please, guys. There's so many turbo lasers on this station that are built in that I can't break. I need you to win this. Also, you guys need to fire. Oh, that was the wrong button. It's gonna kill his damage output.
Cruiser standing by.
Oh,
Fire at will.
oh, everything.
Yes, sir.
Our gladiators. So, oh no, no! Oh, he
Roger that.
almost. He almost made it.
Open fire.
Regroup for another attack.
Use on Vaughn. Get out of here with that. Nobody needs that. I wonder if they'll ever reintroduce
Ready, sir.
Form up.
the weirdo bug people use on
Roger
Vaughn
that.
thing.
Attack.
Roger that. Right away. Roger.
My biggest issue with the extended universe
Orders.
is just how exhausting it was for the main characters of the original trilogy. Like, if you were to read through all the books, there's just always some galaxy ending thing they have to fix, some awful thing that's coming. And it's like, you guys just defeated the Empire.
Form up.
Everything else just feels so extra. Let them rest. Tell stories about someone else.
Sir.
Yeah, the notion that there are 6 relevant people in the galaxy and nothing else matters.
They don't stand a chance.
And they're all related. Like, just say the galaxy is at peace finally after the Clone Wars, after the Galactic Civil War. Just let things chill for a while.
Personnel standing by.
Our engines are gone, sir. Copy.
Because it definitely gives vibes of like, what's the point?
I copy.
All right. Space station destroyed. Are they not gonna fall back? Are they fighting to the end? Is this really what we're doing? I should have build cap 3.
Reinforcements.
I don't know what we're shooting at over here. I'm gonna go kill this trade station. And we need something with some speed anyways. That's a maintenance station. No, it's their Tech 3. Hey, which tech, is it Cruiser Tech 3? No, it's their capital ship Tech 3, Von Kalatek.
Firing.
Moving in. One of the reasons I like Babylon 5 so much is that they make a point of
Flank speed. Coming
being like, what if you as this main character die tomorrow, what happens? And the main character is like, someone takes my
Ion
place.
cannon firing.
And it's funny because the writer wrote outs. There's the ion cannon firing, and they just put rounds into our Corellian battle cruiser. The writer, and I can't remember his
Imperial
name,
missile destroyer
of the
here.
show wrote ways to write out every character in case they couldn't finish the series. So because he wrote the whole thing before they started filming it, which is crazy to me. And he wrote outs for every one of them. How nuts is that of like the main cast?
Fall out.
So it's literally like, yeah, you could just someone else will take up the fight.
Proceeding to
I love that show.
coordinates. Keep going. This way.
The main plot of that show
Ready.
is so good,
Over
so
there.
good. Oh, it does not like that. We are currently speeding up time. The fleet is on fire. We've got 4 ships alight. Dreadnought, a poor Venator, and a Gladiator. The Gladiator has seen better days.
Your order, sir.
What are we seeing? They can see me again, so they're firing off another ion cannon. Stop it. Not worried about you. I'm surprised they're making me fight this. That they haven't been like, this isn't winnable.
Choose your reinforcements.
I wonder if it's because I didn't show up with like 10 ISD.
Navigating.
Oh, we can
Your
still
orders.
win this.
I copy.
Or maybe it's just because they've got these research stations here. And there it is. Fire everything! Becoming a Jedi of any kind in the EU is 100% suffering. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and that doesn't sound fun. Like, trying to... I want to see them explore being a Jedi more than just...
We're on our way.
How do I put it? Battle monk, right? You can't make attachments. Yeah, you know it goes deeper than that though, right? Like, their own canon goes deeper than that, but you can have relationships and you can
Ready, sir.
love someone. You just have to be willing to let them go,
Right. Full speed ahead.
right?
Yes, sir. We'll destroy them all.
It's the attachment part that's the problem, not the loving someone part that's a
I
problem,
get it. Moving into position.
because everything is fleeting.
What? We'll be there shortly.
What is our next move?
I feel like writers forget that part.
Roger that. We're in position.
Let's go! The mob of ties. Gonna make me kill this last space station, aren't you?
Form up.
Why are you like this today, game? Why are you like, must kill everything? Where they have no hope of winning? I mean, they might be able to pick up another kill if something is low enough. I don't think so. There it is. Yeah, it was the last structure. And that's when they were retreating. Okay, so we took out 2 queen stations, mistress, and we've got their tech. Yes. That feels good. Oh, those were paid for ships too. Those weren't defense fleet.
Construction complete.
Like, I'd love to see Luke's version of the Jedi Order. What does that mean? Like, let's meet, well, we'll never get the chance, I guess, but what did he learn from it, right? Does Luke not have attachments? That's bullshit. Literally the lesson of we're gonna do the invasion here. Literally the lesson of Return of the Jedi is that Luke loves his family, right? He believes in his father when no reason anyone should, right? But he absolutely believes in the Jedi that he once was. Like, he's the best Jedi. He's the worst technical Jedi, like in skills. Luke is absolutely the worst, technically. Like lightsaber skills. We're gonna go, do we go artillery on this? I think we do scout group artillery.
We'll report there at once, sir.
Moving to coordinates.
But from like the core of what the Jedi are. How does a Jedi like that, who chucks his lightsaber and says, you know, I am a Jedi like my father before me.
Reporting for
Talk
duty,
about
General.
no
What's the
attachments.
plan? Your command, sir? Yes, sir.
The man doesn't
I'm
even
on
fear
my way.
death in that moment against the Emperor.
Standing by.
No attachments to this life.
Your command? THX
The
1138
enemy is
ready,
approaching.
sir.
Okay, we've got a handful of threats in the south.
Okay, you womp rat. Let's go.
We've got,
Reporting for duty, General.
let's run this way because they're already capping that north side.
Established.
And then what do we have here?
Ready when you are.
Our free group of weak-way mercs? We have weak-way mercs? Awesome. I didn't actually read what these were. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Empire. I mean, I could hot drop. I'm doing it.
Moving out.
How often do we get a chance to like hot drop infantry behind the line? And I will bring you some armor support too. And some thump support. And then, I'm gonna regret this. We're gonna move you guys up this way. The Weequay are securing the other landing zone.
We've got the gun.
Kind of want to just keep marching north, which I think we will. Let's move. I'm gonna need that artillery support as quickly as possible. Also, all of your backup is gonna be over here, so let's get to this. Whoa! You guys couldn't see that, but my camera, my whole gaming window just sprinted away. It's gonna be anti-vehicle, because I think we're gonna be missing that. I think our heavy infantry are gonna be wrecking face, and our thumpers are gonna be wrecking. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. E-Webs, you're probably in range as of now. Go ahead and deploy the guns. Good job. And then you regulars have nothing for range. You have to get your carbines in range. Can you get some suppression here? Yo, thumpers. Thump that group. Hey, yeah. Give them the good news. Text, unit Pike Elite Sergeant, text. There's a little issue there. Let's get some snipers in the back. Let's get another group of elite snipers in the back. I'm not risking my good walkers until I know I can make it. I think they're outranging us for regs. That armored group is kind of getting smacked. We're getting smacked around. What are you guys? Disruptor pistols? Yeah, kill them. You know those are illegal, right? I don't think you've got a license for that. That's why we came here. All right, snipers are starting to chew them up. We do need to keep them busy though while the snipers do that. Let's bring in a few more regs. Keep them busy. Everybody take cover. You're all in range. We're still thumping. We've only got 3 thumpers left though. Who's in the back here? Pirates, just standard pirates, and a suppression team in the back. Hey Artie, are you on your way still? No, because we're bad. Uh-oh. Hey snipers. Snipey McSnipe. You're in range, fire. Tell me you're in range. They're in range. And then the snipers can keep them back. Wow, snipers, I figured you'd be wrecking these pirates a lot faster. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, just took a second. How we doing over here? I don't like how crowded we are. Let's move out farther and then we'll start suppressing. Go, 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 go. Deploy. Weirdly, the only thing that I think Battlefront did well is writing Luke. There's a little section, and it's the most boring mission ever, other than the writing. The writing for Luke's fantastic. It's like this weird little gem in an otherwise forgettable game. Is the single player Luke mission, where he's just talking to you. And he's like, he is convincing someone that they are on the wrong side, right? An Imperial, without trying to convince them. He's just being Luke. Being this like wide-eyed farm boy who's become that Jedi Knight. What are we shooting? A concussion launcher and the pub. Yeah, fair. I'd love to see it though. What is the difference between the establishment, which would be the Clone Wars era Jedi Order, and Luke's version of those lessons? What did he take from his time? He was never trained. So he's literally going off like the core documents that I imagine he's found somewhere along the way. We kind of established that in the later iffy movies. Oh, grenade launcher. Let's not do that. Hold position here. You know what, don't hold position here. Let's just go around. Because we're not gonna wait. So we'll move the artillery forward. We'll move the infantry forward. I guess we're gonna take out a...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, somebody got into range. Somebody got in range of the grenade launching.
Bombing run available.
I don't really want to waste a bombing run on this. Yeah, let's get you moved up.
Copy. Commencing attack.
As you wish, sir.
Yeah, that's the one. Why would I ever give this to you? And he's like, because I asked. He just asked like, oh, I love it. Let's move. Have you ever tried a Black Sun campaign? And I have. They're not for me. They're not. I don't play Empire War to play as the criminal faction. As for like a fun thing to do, sure, but the entire faction is definitely a fandom faction. And yeah, doesn't really.
I'd be honored to come with you, sir.
not my thing, which is fine. It doesn't need to be.
Line them up and shoot them down. Kill them all. Let the force sort them out. Tell my slave I
Let the force sort them out. Dark.
Awaiting orders. I've got them on scope.
All right, Artie, I got a pocket of resistance right here, and I need it removed. I think the snipers are all gonna get him beforehand. Yeah, no, artillery managed to mix it up.
Ready for command.
Artillery's good to move. This should be done, right? Nah, you were just firing in a bunker now. Let's go.
Copy.
E-webs, grab your stuff. Let's hold position. There is I've never done it, but I always thought it was gonna be fun. There's a build in FFG tabletop RPG that if you do it right, if you make your character, you can be a character that can carry an E-web solo with like the power cell on your back. A gunnery character, like I love that idea of like a merc.
Affirmative, sir.
Let's keep moving.
Moving to destination.
A merc who walks around with what's the equivalent of like a vehicle weapon? Because you can get, how do I explain it? Remember that scene in Aliens 2 where you got Vasquez with the giant smart gun and they're moving him around? You can get that rig in FFG for a gunnery weapon. And gunnery weapons are normally limited to only vehicles, with a few exceptions. Ah, it's so good. That would be hilarious. It's like default 10 or 15 starting damage. Keep in mind a rifle, a standard battle rifle is like 9.
Constructing.
Ah, a group of Imperials are coming over a hill. Hang on a second. Let me equivalent of a minigun this. I can't get into playing the battle, the Black Sun either. It feels so weird thinking of playing the Criminal Underground with units available that rivals the best. Yeah, the best that the Galaxy has to offer. Exactly. Like you've literally got the Rebellion has the equivalent of like F-22 stolen plans turned into the X-Wing, right? They used to be. It's like Lockheed Martin, just best engineers, grabbed all their information, data, and demo equipment and just bailed to supply like some third party with those vehicles. You've got the Imperial might, and then what do you have? The Hutts, I guess. What remains of the Mandalorians is kind of mixed in there, like this, and it's such an unholy alliance. But the only mod that does it a little justice, I think, is this one, because at least this one you choose who your leader is, so that it's kind of your own headcanon what your faction is, and I quite like that. Okay, let's see. Do I want to break through to Kessel, or do we want to go for... That was a hell of a lot more fighting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a fairly easy run.
Building started.
This would push us up to Hutt space. If I take Obadiah, I get my hero back. What's the spy reporting back in? Amusement stations? All they've got is amusement stations? Where's the fleet? Where's the fleet? Come to me. I'm gonna have to get you reinforcements soon. What happened to the bomber fleet? Did I just forget about you guys?
Training soldiers.
Get the regs. I'm always gonna need more regs. We need meat for the grinder.
Recruiting.
I must have moved you to a different force. So we had this fleet. I should move you too, because I was using you as a spy. Let's go see if this is something silly. Could be funny to, yeah, we're about to get another victory.
Has been removed.
Yeah, we can do this. Nobody attacked, man. I was really hoping Boss Pity would get striked. I wanted a field battle.
Cruiser reporting.
Is there a lore reason why all stormtroopers are human? Yeah, racism. And I don't say that as like a joke. Like, the Empire is very, very pro-human. Everything else is lesser. Like, that's their stance. unless they can be used. I mean, they literally back fund the slavers. What do they call it? The Zygarians. They literally use them to acquire labor, and that labor comes from planets like Kashyyyk, right? Who used to be an alliance ally, like a republic ally, a very close ally.
Reporting.
So yeah,
Moving.
it's a great bit of flavor for the Empire being what they are. Right?
Choose your reinforcements.
They're brutally fascist. Who jump to violence any chance they get to solve most
Location
problems.
confirmed. Advancing. Confirmed.
I think that's why people lean toward the characters that they want to hear stories about are the characters who are outside of that mold, right? So that's why you get Thrawn, who's so interesting to people, because it's like, oh, well, you know, he's the nice Nazi.
Location confirmed.
I mean, that's kind of what it is, right?
Awaiting your command.
And a more interesting character than the majority of the Empire is like, ugh, you're kind of gross.
Moving out.
I mean, you're really gross. You're kind of the grossest that humanity has to offer. Ugh.
At your command.
You say that. Thrawn is such a hard, so Chad's talking about like Thrawn as a character. He's like, he's interesting because he's not an idiot. It's like, well, they write him like he's a superhero. Ah, yes, I have reviewed your scribbles on a wall and your pottery, and now I know what tactical maneuvers one unrelated person is going to commit to. And don't get me wrong, I love Thrawn's storytelling. It's the silliest, funniest thing in the world. But it is the equivalent of someone looking at a Marvel comic and being like, this art lets me know what your top general is going to do.
Battle cruiser ready.
Because I can see into your culture. It's like, yeah, okay.
Reporting. Heading to destination.
He's like an evil Batman. Yeah, they write him like they write Batman, for sure. Very similarly. He's got a plan and a plan.
Awaiting orders. Location plotted.
Ready. Navigating.
Thrawn is 80% that awesome voice. And that's coming from somebody who really enjoys the audiobooks.
Yes, sir.
Just so good.
Reinforcements en route.
That's the only, he's the only reason I got through
Yes, Commander.
that Ahsoka show. Was
At your command.
just every Thrawn scene. I was like, dude, you can choose scenery all day long. I'm here for it. Oh man, victories. Some days the camera nails it. I wish it would have stayed on that scene for just a little bit longer. Yeah, and then he gets stomped by a Jedi, because it's like, and Jedi.
Engines activated. Comlink active. Awaiting orders. Commencing attack.
Or they'll do the thing where it's like, yes, a sane person would never do this thing. And so you assumed we weren't gonna do this thing. Oh, we're doing the thing. And that's the other thing that gets him. But 90% of the time, Thrawn loses because Imperial officer wants promotion, does dumb thing. Which is fairly fitting, right? Like, you literally only get promoted if you can make a name for yourself. You have to make a name for yourself by probably stabbing someone else in the back, right? That's their entire, like, office culture is stab office worker in back, get promotion.
Powering engines.
Take glory and credit, get promotion.
Destroy their shield generator. Target their shield generator.
That's why Vader's over here just ganking fools left and right. He's like, no, I'm not playing this game with you guys.
Have them on scopes.
We're not doing that. You do that with every other command, but with me, I'm just gonna end this now. I'll have to make a bunch of examples.
Imperial missile destroyer
Not that he
here.
cares, because he's awful, and yet great as a character. Let's go. Oh yeah, but Vader doesn't give a shit about
Yes, sir.
the Sith code.
To those coordinates.
I love that people think he cares.
Yes, Commander. At your command.
I will always maintain, and I love it because it makes people so mad. I'm sorry in the comments if this really does piss you off, but Vader is not a Sith. He doesn't give a shit about the Sith at all. He never signed up for that. He wants pure power to bring his version of peace to the galaxy. And what does that mean? I don't know. It's a lot of dead guys, though.
I've got a lock.
He doesn't care.
Reporting. Divert all power to weapons.
Temp Sith, yeah, Temp Sith. The only time when he was like, you know what, maybe the Sith stuff could work, because I have a son, and we could rule the galaxy as father and son. I think that's the only time in all of Star Wars where he's like, I'm kinda leaning into the Sith side because there could be two of us, but only because I've got this family member that I didn't know exists. That's gotta mess with his worldview. You know, you think everyone in your life was, you know, brutally murdered, right? And subconsciously, consciously, you know it was your fault, but you can't confront that. So you're just a bottle of rage. Everyone is, and you know what? They all betrayed you too. Yep, they all betrayed you. Is it true? No, but it's the only way your brain can cope. You are nothing but a pure ball of rage. And then in the course of a couple of years, you find out you have a son, you have a daughter. That means, you know, your wife actually managed to have those kids before she passed away. Wait, what? You have attachments in this world? What is happening? Also, you absolutely hate the Emperor. Especially if you get into the comics. Oh man, he hates him so much. He's constantly trying to figure out a way to kill him so he can take over. So he can do it better. Yeah, if Vader and Revan met, Vader would stab Revan in the face if he started quoting the Sith code. Absolutely. Oh, man. It's a weird thing to think about, though, because, you know, you hear, like, you think Empire, you think Sith, you think Vader. He's the example. Okay, where are we at? We have, how many victories has this pumped out? We have 5 victories currently in system.
Unit in production.
I kind of want to, it's gonna be dumb, but I kind of want to, I want to battle cap. What? Is this that fleet from the south that ran? Why do you have 17 Corvettes in this fleet? Why? Did I take out your ability to make capital ships recently or something? That's a lot. All right. Lentilles, wow, we haven't had a fight over Lentilles in a long time.
Ready for action.
It's a lot of Corvettes.
Upgrade in progress.
Let's see what the fleet is. I'm just gonna do the upgrades, even if we don't stick around, because we've got plenty of cash. The Empire is flush, the taxes are good right now. This is not looking great. Okay, 2 gladiators. Actually, smaller ships might not be bad. I kind of wish they were more than gladiators, though. They're gonna have a lot of point defense with that many Corvettes. Wow, I didn't even look. Were those Corvettes anti-fighter? I think they were. I think they were point. This is the other problem with the Black Sun, is that their unit list is so ridiculous that half the time I don't know what they do.
Upgrade in progress.
And I have to sit there and pause and be like, okay, are you a picket ship? Are you a hunter? What are you? This is it? This is our entire defense fleet. This is our,
Missile destroyer here.
all right.
Upgrade complete.
We're not gonna need to move. We're gonna need better range though. Let's fight over the space station literally, and let's use the supply ability from
What is our next move,
the one carrier we've got. You can fall back. The Venator is gonna not die, but we might be able to kill a lot of these Corvettes here and maybe slow down this invasion until I can get a fleet here. What's the top left station? Ooh, good point. I don't know. Ooh. No joke, huh? Got an interceptor in the group?
Imperial missile
We
destroyer
have one interceptor. So I look for an interceptor because they have, so I use them over scouts. This is why I think scouts should get this ability instead of ping, because I would much rather have my scouts be fast. TIE interceptors get speed boost. So they'll actually get over there before the fight starts. Or at least have a chance to.
Annual command.
So we've only got a Golan, a Tonfalk.
I copy.
Please fall back. No, you know what, scratch that. Just stay here. You're fine.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
Bombers, though.
I copy.
You're gonna be my group.
Reporting.
Reporting.
You'll just die fast, and we don't want that. We need you alive. We need to see if there's an opening, and then we're gonna slam something with Alpha Strike and bombers.
Copy. Location plotted.
It's just a prop. No, if it shows up on this map, that means it's capturable.
Engines primed. Deploying squadron.
It's weird that it's on the map, though. Because normally you'd have to get within sensor range to see it. Gladiators, you're getting smaller ships, though.
Yes, sir.
So, they're carrier picket ships. That means they're good against fighters if they're pickets.
What is our
But their
next
main weapon is light turbos. So, I don't understand why they'd be considered pickets. They got burst missiles. Okay. And then they've got light cannons. So the light cannons and the burst missiles, maybe. The burst missiles would be good against Corvettes, wouldn't they? You are a very confused ship. Which I think that checks out. I think the Gladiator was always like a weird pocket carrier / pocket Star Destroyer, because it has the turbo lasers.
Enemy unit sighted.
We didn't know what we wanted, so we put a little bit of everything.
All combat
All right.
personnel standing by.
Bombers, I still need you farther away. Let's turn you around. Let's get you firing. Our job is gonna be kill the hero,
Primary target acquired.
actually.
Imperial missile destroyer.
No, don't go too deep. Make them come to us. Oh, you popped it already. I hope you popped it in the right spot. Gunships go.
Locking on.
Yes, Commander.
Attack formation.
Oh, we are so gonna lose this. I'm ordering you to move in.
Locked on.
Yeah, look at all of that fire. There are, I think they had their battle cap worth of just those ships. And here come the burst missiles. Well, bombers are away. I'm trying to kill at least a couple of these. All right, now fall back. Fall back, it'll take you a second to reload. We don't want to sit inside that firing. They've already killed the space station. All right, I'm ordering you to go in. We have the Alpha Strike capability of bombers to kill these guys per run. Yes, good, good. No, they missed. They're jamming. Come on. Oh. Curve off, curve off, curve off.
What is our next move?
Fire at that. Just finish the jump. And then I'm gonna have you guys switch targets. See if we can kill enough of this. No, that wasn't capturable. You're right. It's literally just a thing on the map. Limb. Bombers, we cycling back in. Yes. Let's go for the bomber there.
Bombers at the ready. Open
All right.
fire.
We're going for their bombing run. That's a good hit. Was it enough? It was enough. Another one dead. Wow, 5 bomber groups is not bad. All right, we're gonna go after the hero in the back.
All combat personnel
You guys got your tractor beam? You do. That'll slow him down. That'll make him easier to hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, bombers. Let's go. I'm surprised these are hitting as much as they are. Good hits, good hits, good hits. Goodbye. Wait. One more. Thank you. Switch targets.
Imperial missile destroyer here.
Space station is definitely already dead. Okay. You guys fall back here. Hey, look at this group. If I go into that, I'm dead, but I'm kind of running out of lone targets. Let's go after this. Trying to pick off whoever I've got access to. We got a Z95 heavy group behind us. Might not, nah. We'll watch them just get shredded. 'Tis the end.
Retreat in progress.
Interesting. I think I've got a fleet near there. we might be able to bring back. All right, everybody. That's gonna wrap up today's episode. We've gotten attacked on one of our hyperlanes that I thought we had secured. I got a few Corvettes out of it. We're expecting a ground invasion, though we are pretty dug in there. And we even have a shutter shield, keeping them from bombing us, so that'll be nice. Our nearest fleet is at the Roche asteroid base. It's right next door. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't forget,
Main cannons charged. We're
is
heading
that. So the next episode, why did we leave this? I could use him, he's kind of important. Next episode, we'll be in that fight right away. That way I don't forget, because there's already ground forces, you know it, on the way to take that. No way. They brought a Black Sun fleet up to Lantilles. That means Kashyyyk, we haven't had a spy over here, we haven't looked. I'm gonna bet you, does Kashyyyk not have, I don't think Kashyyyk has a Space Force. I think the Black Sun broke the stations and are pushing through here to attack us. It's either that or they built a fleet over Trandoja, which would be weird. They don't have very many space slots to do something like that. Interesting. All right, catch you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.